So hello everyone, welcome to Wikipedia. How are you students? Kamakshi Sen is saying, sir, good evening. His session is being late. Waiting. Thanks for waiting. There was a technical issue that was resolved by the IT team. So we are back to live. So today we are going to discuss the chapter of compound interest. That is lecture number 1. So first of all, how are you? And am I audible? Audio video is clear to all of you? Yes or no? Audio video is clear to yes or no? Audio video is clear to all of you? Please tell me so that we can start up the session. Please tell me audio video clear, students. Please tell me, am I audible? Yes or no, students? Tell me. Okay, Kamakshi is saying clear. So is there any doubt? Is there any doubt in the previous session we did, that is of simple interest, and you have a coupon code of EPFO6 to get 50% off on total price of 9,000, that is now is 4,500 only for a limited time. You can take our test series, best test series, okay, and micro course. So please do like, share and subscribe these videos. Kindly share so that other students can also join the sessions. Clear? So let us proceed with the session. So let us start with this noting. अगर आपने सफर शुरू कर ही दिया तो बीच रास्ते से लौटने कोई फायदा नहीं है, क्योंकि आप वापस आने में जितनी दूरी तय होगी कि आप द मंजिल उससे पास हो. डोंट थिंक अबाउट द डेस्टिनेशन, जस्ट एंजॉय योर जर्नी, दैट्स इट. वापस नहीं जाना, डोंट गो बैक. डेस्टिनेशन इज जस्ट 2 steps away. Okay. So this is the formula. You don't have to use the formula after applying my method. Okay. So first of all, let me introduce the chapter. This is in simple interest what we did. In simple interest what we did, like if we have principal of 1,000 rupees. Okay. If principal have 1,000 rupees, time is how much? 2 years. And rate of interest, let us say 10%. That is my first question of the day. And definitely you will enjoy this method of compound interest. Definitely we are not going to use the old traditional method, the formula method. We'll do some extraordinary questions, okay, with a very easy method. So find, first of all, simple interest, second compound interest, third the difference between simple interest and compound interest. That is my question of the day. That is the first question of the day. That is Kamakshi Sen is saying PRT by 100. That is, yes, that was the formula we used in simple interest, but we are talking about compound interest. We are moved towards the next topic, that is our compound interest. Done. So by this table method, what is principal? Principal is 1,000 rupees. Okay. You must know each and every value. Like if we write ratio, percentage in ratio, then you can say that 10 by 100 is how much? 1 by 10. Like 14, 2 by 7% is how much? 1 by 7. 12, 1 by 2% is how much? 1 by z. These are the given values of fraction. You must know the basic values, okay, so that you can quickly find out the question. They will help you. I will show you how these values are helping you to find out the solution within 15-20 seconds. Within 15 or 20 seconds you can solve the question of compound interest if you know the answer of these percentage values. Okay, we have a chart, I will tell you later. So for first year you can say that 1 by 10. So always remember, first year simple interest and compound interest are same. If you ask me, sir, what is the simple interest of the first year? If you have principal 1,000 and rate of interest is 10%, then my answer was it is 100. Again, another student asked me, sir, what is the compound interest of the first year? Then my answer is again 100. So remember this. First year's simple interest is equal to first year's compound interest. You must know that. Okay. For second year, my simple interest is how much? 100. But if you look at this situation, you have principal plus another interest. That is why compound interest is called interest on interest. That is why compound interest is generally called interest over interest is called compound interest. Because when you look at the second year, you have principal and you have interest. So we'll find out the interest over this principal, and again we'll find out the interest on this last year simple interest, that is of 1 by 10, that is 10. So you can say that simple interest for 2 years, if the principal was 1,000, the rate of interest is 10% is how much? 100 plus 100 is how much? 200. What about compound interest? That is 100 plus 100 plus 10 is how much? 210. What is the difference between simple interest and compound interest for 2 years? That is our only 10. Hopefully this question is clear to all of you. Please, students who joined the session, kindly tell me this is clear, this method is clear to all of you, yes or no? I'm not going to solve this question by formula. I'm not going to use formula on any cost. I'll do by my own method. That is the method. Clear? Please tell me. Is this method is clear? Yes or no? Please, Kamakshi. Kamakshi Sani, please tell me, student. Okay. Let me repeat. Kamakshi, I'll again write it. So first of all, like we did in the simple interest 1 by 10, this is the simple interest form, definitely, है ना? This is simple interest. But when you look at the second year, you have two amounts. You have now two principles, that is one is 1,000, another is 100. Okay. When you look at in the second year you have two boxes on which you have to find out the interest. Simple. Let it be simple. In first year you have only one principal to find out the simple interest, compound interest. Now when you are second interest, you are sending here, we have two general principal boxes in which we have to find out the interest. First one is 1,000 and second one is 100. That is 1 by 10 is how much? 100, and 1 by 10 is how much? 10. I think Kamakshi Sani, is that clear now? Please tell me, is that clear? Is that clear, Kamakshi? Please tell me. Is that clear, Kamakshi? Okay. So let us proceed with the question. Okay. That was my question. Okay. Next is, if we have a rate of interest is 10% and time is 3 years, find out the simple interest, compound interest, difference between the simple interest and compound interest. Please, can you try it, Kamakshi? Please try this question. I'll give you only 1 minute because if we have only session of 30 to 40 minutes, please tell me the answer to this question. Also, we'll do this question by ratio method also, but after practicing some questions by this tree method. This is called a tree method of solving the compound interest questions. Okay. Let me help you out. For 2 years, what we are doing, that is 1,000, 1 by 10 of 1,000 is how much? 100. For first year, let me change the color so that you can use. For the second year, that is 100, and that is 1 by 10. That is 10. Clear? I think till this point, everything is clear now for 2 years. For 3-year case, now when you look at the third year, for third year, when you are standing here, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 boxes, or you can say that we have 4 interest, or you can say that we have 4 principles on which we have to find out the principal. Oh, sorry, we have to find out the interest. Clear? So let us find out. Firstly, we have this box that is called 1 by 10. We'll find out how much? 100. Okay. Now, this one, 1 by 10, that is 10. Then this one, that is 1 by 10 is 10. That is 1 by 10 is 1. Is this clear, Kamakshi? Please tell me. Is this point is clear? And please look at your description box. Look at the description box of the video. You will find out a link. EPFO 6. This is a coupon code to find out 50% off on the course. Course was rupees 9,000. After 50%, it will cost you only 4,500, including 39,000 plus, including 39,000. Yes, I'm right. 39,000 plus practice question for UPSC EPFO, because we are number one in UPSC EPFO exam, because more than 250 selections in last 2 exam, 2021 and 23. More than 250 selections we have. Clear? Or also we have a link of test series in the description box. Please try this. Okay. So Kamakshi, is that clear? Is that clear and noted, please? If this is clear, then message sir clear and noted. Kindly tell me. Kamakshi, clear and noted, please. These are some extraordinary methods by which you have to do the question, do the practice. Very good. Simple interest is 300. So simple interest is how much? 100. Sorry, 100, 100, 100. Simple interest is how much? 300. What about compound interest? 300 plus 30 plus 1, 31. And what is the difference? What is the difference between this is 31? Ani Kamakshi, now clear? Clear and noted? Yes. So let us find out some interesting data from this question also. Okay. So while attempting this question, Himanshu Sonkar, good evening. Sunny Bhaiya, Himanshu, thank you for calling me Bhaiya. Calling me Bhaiya, thank you. It's a nice way to interpret. Thank you. So if principal is 1,000 and rate of interest is 10%, time is 2 years. We can do this question by ratio method also. You can say that the value of 10% is how much? 1 by 10. That was the solution, I think. 1 by 10, 100. 1 by 10, 100. And 1 by 10, how much? 10. So you can say that if principal was 1,000 rupees, then amount as I already told you in the symbols, amount is principal plus interest is 1,000 plus 201, that is 210, I think. 1210. Okay, that is 210 is 1210. Clear? Now 121 is a perfect zero of 11. 121, not 1210. You can say that if a number is 10, then increase by 10 is how much? 11. After 2 years, if you do successively this by 2 years, then 10:11 is the right answer, right approach. It means if principal was 100, amount was 121. That is ratio of principal and amount. Clear? Principal and amount ratio will be, if my principal will be 1,000, that is of 10 times, then amount will be also 10 times, that is 1210. The difference is how much? 210. That is my compound interest. If principal is 100, my simple interest will be how much? 2 year 10%, 20%. 20% of 1,000 is how much? 200. And you can easily find out the difference between them is how much? 10 rupees. Is that clear? Kamakshi, Himanshu Sonkar, please tell me, is that clear? Is that clear? Please tell me, students. Is this method of ratio is clear to all of you? Yes or no? Please tell me. So that we are going to try this method on the 3-year approach also. Kamakshi and Mr. Himanshu Sonkar, please tell me. Is that clear? So I think the ratio method is the best approach to find out these type of questions solution. Okay? Please tell me, students, is that clear? Please, Kamakshi and Himanshu, tell me. So let us move forward and try this in the 3-year approach. Please. So how will you do in 3 years? 10% value is 1 by 10, 10 to 11, 10 to 11 and 10 to 11. It means if value is 1000, then is 1331. 1331. That is the difference between them is how much? That is principal and amount. Amount is how much? Principal plus interest. That is 331 rupees. That is 331 rupees. What is the simple interest? That is 3 year, 30% how much? 300. What is the difference between them is how much? 31 rupees. I think that was the question. That was the question. Clear? Clear? That was, I think. So let us move down to the next question. Please. The compound interest on 8,000 5% per annum for 3 years compounded annually. Please try this question and tell me. I think there is a network issue. I'm not getting the messages right. Please, students, answer me. Is that clear? Try this question. Try this question, please. Find compound interest on 8,000 5% per annum for 3 years. Let me try this question. You will answer this in comments. Principal is 8,000. For first year, firstly you have to find out the value of 5% in terms of ratio. 5% is how much? 1 by 20. 5% is how much, students? 1 by 20. So it's 1 by 20 is how much? 400. Let me use another color. For second year, if I'm try this out, it is how much? 400. 1 by 20 is how much? 20. So if we find out the solution for the 2 years, then my question will be done. That is 8,000 and 820 will be my compound interest for the 2 years. But we have to find out the value of 3 years. That is, if we do, let me change the color for the third year, so that will give you a clear edge solution. 1 by 20. First of all, that is, let me mark this. 1 by 20 is how much? 400. 1 by 20 is how much? 20. 1 by 20 is 20. 1 by 20 is 20. Or 1 by 20 is how much? 1. Clear? So this is the best solution we have so far. But the ratio solution was far better than this solution. But this is more effective in some of cases. We'll discuss it later in the questions. So what is simple interest? Simple interest is how much? 400 plus 400 plus 400 is how much? 1200. Compound interest is how much? 1200 plus 20, 20, 20, 60 plus 61 is how much? 1261. Clear? So this is the, and difference between them is how much? That is only 61 rupees. Clear? Just note it and message me so that I can do this question by ratio method also. Okay. So after applying ratio method is 20 ratio 21. Okay. 20 ratio 21. 20 ratio 21. The cube of 20 is how much? 8000. And that is 9261. Their difference is how much? 1261. Okay. And what will be the compound interest on this? 15%. That is 1200. And what is the difference between them is how much? 61 rupees as is given in the question. Clear? So I think this is clear to all of you. Please message me if you're getting the question and getting the solutions. I think there is a technical issue. I'm not getting the solution, or I'm not getting the comments of Kamakshi and Himanshu Sonkar. So let us proceed with the next question. I think it's clear to all of you. Okay. Find compounded interest on 3430 at 14.27% per annum for 3 years compounded annually. Try this. Okay. It's Satakshi saying clear, sir. So please, Satakshi, if clear. It's Kamakshi, Satakshi. Names are so close to each other. Satakshi, do you know Kamakshi? Please tell me the answer of this question. Please tell me the answer of this question. Kindly tell me, this will be the last question of the day. Tell me the answer. Okay. Find compound interest on 3430 at 14.27% and for 3 years. So 3430. Okay, that is my principal. So for 14.27, the value of 14.27% is how much? 1/7. You must know each and every value. Okay. So 1/7 is how much? 490 for the first year. For the second is how much? 490. For second is how much? 70. Okay. For the last year, that is 1/7 is 490. For 1/7 is how much? 70. 1/7 is how much? 70. And last but not the least, 1/7 is how much? 10. Is that clear, students? Is that clear, Satakshi, Kamakshi, and Himanshu? Please tell me, is that clear? So what will be my simple interest? Simple interest is how much? 490 into 3 is how much? 1470. 500 minus 30 is how much? 1470. What is compound interest? 1470 plus 210 plus 10 is how much? 0961. So what will be my amount? It's 3430 plus 1690. 5120. Yes or no? That is my amount. Okay. So let us proceed with the ratio method we have. Okay. Now Kamakshi is saying clear. So 1/7. 1/7 is how much? 7:8. 7:8 and 7:8. The cube of 7 is how much? 343. And cube of 8 is how much? 512. So you can say that if my principal is how much? 10 times, that is 3130 then my amount will be 5120. It's also be 10 times. So you can say that the difference between them is how much? Difference between them is how much? I think 1690 must be different. That is my compound interest. Okay. And what about this? Simple interest will be how much? 14 by 7, 14 by 7, 14 by 7. Add it and you will get out the simple interest as 1470. Okay. Is that clear to all of you? Please tell me. And the difference between them is how much? 90 minus 70 is 20. 60 minus 14 is 2. How much it is? 220. Is that clear? How was today's class? Please tell me, students. Is all your clear? All your doubts about compound interest is solved now? We are not going to use the formula approach, especially in case of compound interest. Please tell me. Please tell me, student. Is that clear? Yes or no? Message me. Please reply so that we can close the session, and I'll tell you about the course. EPFO 6 is the coupon code for the 50% discount, and I'm not sure up to what time you will get the discount. It is a Diwali discount, the Saturday discount, don't know. Okay, so let us proceed with the. So firstly, you have to go to Wikipedia portal, exams, that is UPSC EPFO exam, that is 250 plus selections in UPSC EPFO 2021 and 2023. It's a 100-day fast track course for UPSC EPFO 2025. So 50% special offer for desirable students, that is EPFO 06 to avail. And you can also call on this number 951777651 if you have any query regarding the okay, nice sir, thank you so much. Thank you, Kamakshi. It's my pleasure to have a student like you. Enroll now. You can also mail us at this email ID, or you can also call us as. So let me tell about the video courses. So we have EPFO 100 days fast track course for lights alive as not. Now 50% discount apply. EPFO 06 9000 course will be of only 4500. Nothing is. So we have 300 plus lecture, 250 plus test, 500 plus PDF, and 39,000 plus practice questions. A large number of questions, students. Okay. Overview. Contact us. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. What we are getting, we have 5 demo lectures, that is introduction of industrial IR and labor laws. Then we have Aptitude introduction. Then we have gap course. Then the ratio proportion. Then we have weekly current affair of one session. Okay. That is subject wise. That is journal, accounting principle course, mentorship, English, auditing for APFC special, IR, then we have Indian economy, Indian freedom struggle, Indian polity, science and technology. We have 20 lectures. Okay, aptitude we have 26 lectures. Current affair we have 3 lectures. So let us talk about the micro courses. You can filter any course. Like if you want to do general mental ability, cube and dice, the ranking and order, we'll also discuss over there. Mirror images. Okay. Like quantitative aptitude. If you want to do number system, only 48 rupees you have to pay. If you have to do mensuration today, that is mainly area based question, that you have to pay 57. Mensuration 3D, you have to pay 36. Percentage only 37. Time and distance, important chapter. One question must be there from this chapter in your question paper. 24 rupees only. Profit and loss 32. Statics, we don't have statics. Average 26. Probability 17. And also we have a test series for this. Okay, so we have complete 30 tests. UPSC EPFO 2025 complete test series only for 950 rupees. Only for 950 rupees. UPSC EPFO 2025 subject wise test. We have complete mock test, CRT, full post test analysis. Okay, so you have these tests. Okay, so that's all about today's class. Please like, share and subscribe the channel as well as the. Thank you, Kamakshi. Thank you. You can take any type of micro course. You can take either micro course or aptitude, or any subject, that is gap, general English, auditing, APFC, IR, labor laws, Indian economy, whatever you want, you can purchase this within 50 to 60 rupees. So please do like, share and subscribe the channel as well as video. Thank you students, all the best. See you in the